Yo, what's up YouTube family? It's your boy DonCoozie back at you with another hot TikTok reaction video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get right to it. Oh, hell no. No, man, that had to be a real mermaid, man. If it wasn't, I don't know what that was, but it got to be a mermaid or some type of demonic force, man. It has to be. Oh.
Hello?
What the hell?
Hello? Who's here?
Man, what would you have done in that situation? Me personally, boy, I would have did like him. Woo, 4 flat, I got the gold.
My play crash in Jamaica. My bitch don't need makeup. Feel like I'm in action. My eyes low like Jackie. Black shirt.
I know y'all heard what I heard, and I definitely don't think he playing. I think he was serious, even though Aiden Ross be trying to troll sometimes, but like they say, comedians will put truth in they jokes, man, and he wasn't playing. Make sure y'all pause and read that, man, because that's giving me soil and green vibes. If you ask me, let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below.
So, new sexual transmitted fungal infection detected in New York. The first case in the United States. Man, look. If you still out here just sleeping with any and everybody, hey, they got some new shit out here that's gonna put your ass down. They already got the other shit that's already gonna put you down. But they got new things coming out now, man. So you already know, fellas, wrap it up. Make sure you get that paperwork. Make sure you look at those charts. Make sure you take all proper precautions before sleeping with these nasty women and women before sleeping with these nasty men. Because, you know, I ain't just one-sided. It go both ways. Niggas nasty. Biddy's nasty. But y'all already know, man, be safe, though, for real, for real. You know, cases is increasing by the day. This younger generation, you know, morals straight out the window. Back in the day, you used to have to court, date, do this, do that, before you got the box. Man, you meet a woman today, the next 10 seconds, you can get the box. If you like that, for real, you feel me? But, man, it shouldn't be like that, though. Make the nigga work for it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You want to work too hard now, because I'm going to get tired and give up. But, you know, you want to work a little bit. Feel like I'm achieving something at the end of the day. Don't just hand it to me on the platter. You know what I'm saying? Follow from my hood up, man. We gone.
Got to be more careful.
A lot of people are curious about the status of P. Diddy.
Status of what?
P. Diddy. Diddy.
Puppy. The status of puppy.
What do you make of that situation? No comment from Clive Davis on P. Diddy. Mr. Davis, you're a major influence on the career of P. Diddy. Have you spoken to him since the federal raid?
You heard that, though.
Have you spoken to Sean Combs? Any comment, Mr. Davis? Any comments about Diddy? He credits you as one of his mentors.
The world is a stage, y'all, man. That man is definitely acting, man. He trying to pretend he has Alzheimer's now. Just think about that. Think about what's going on with Diddy and think about what could become of him. Playing that role, man. That's it. That's it, man. So he ain't got to do no time. Hopefully he ain't got one of them from the last video, you know what I'm saying, one of them STDs, because they say he's a demon in a walking flesh. They say he's the one that diddled the Diddy, you know what I'm saying, if you catch my drift. He's the real Diddy.
Apple just announced that in their next upgrade coming this fall that they're going to actually put ChatGPT on every iPhone to collect and analyze all the data of yours that's flowing through an iPhone if you're using it. It is shocking. The average kid in America, by the time they reach the age of 13, has had 72 million data points collected on them by big tech. Who helped you develop this? So again, we did Unplugged as a way for people to still communicate in the world, but not be giving off all their digital data to big tech, to people that really don't like them. You can use pretty much all the same apps that you're used to. We did a side-by-side test between our phone and Google and Apple's. And the Google and Apple phones seem to wake up between 2 and 3 at night, and they have this huge, like a 50 megabyte data dump that is sent out from the phone every night. Basically, that phone, phoning home, sending off your preferences, everything you've done that day. Ours doesn't. There was a DHS agent interviewed about using some of this early ad tech stuff. And he demoed it, and he tested it on himself. And sure enough, from the ad ID alone, he could figure out he could confirm which side of the bed he was sleeping on in his house.
Man, I'm just gonna say, man, I'm gonna go back to the old brick phone, man. Shit, our phone is just nothing but a GPS tracking device, like an air tag on you, man, if you think about it. And it has too many capabilities for them to, you know, surveil you. But I was like, you know what? I'm finna go back to the track phone. Oh, no. Hold up. Track phone? Let me know if that makes sense to you, man. They been tracking you through that phone, man. The track phone, the old track phone, yeah, the prepaid. It makes sense to me. Let me know if it makes sense to you down below in the comment section.
Beekeeper? Look at that. All media people are part and parcel to the whole big illusion funded by Rothschild and presented to us as our wicked Illuminati and Freemason use image formation principle to reform all taught and created religions by the same plan by Confucius. Obama illegitimate presidency would be thrown out as it never existed. Legalize cannabis worldwide, criminalize pedos, beer, belly, hairy, drag queens around children. This one's kind of scary. Burn the US and Israel with nuclear weapons, now Islam, or be damned for eternity. I know that you know that I took down this entire swamp. Now who does that remind you of? All the Antichrist will declare himself to be God and the Savior of the world, Jesus Christ.
Hey man, it's never a coincidence. They put it in front of your faces every day. It's just for us. We just got to figure it out, man. That's my job. I'm put you on game, try to help you figure it out. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Does it make sense or not?
What about the body in the freezer?
What do you mean body in the freezer? What are you talking about?
The body in the freezer.
What do you mean there's a body in a freezer? And what freezer?
The freezer that you guys bought.
Let me show you something. This is the freezer. This is the body.
Okay, wait a minute. What are you guys talking about?
Ooh.
I'm talking about a body in a freezer that you bought, put in that house. And there's a girl that's been missing for a couple of months now.
I gave
you know,
money?
I told you that the missing girl
Gotcha.
is dead in your freezer. I'm looking for some kind of reaction, but
because
You don't look shocked at all.
yeah.
No, it's not that. I'm just trying to process everything. You guys are sitting here telling me that there's a body in this freezer that I did not bring to Kenny's house.
You said anything about Kenny's house?
You just told me it was in Kenny's basement.
Oh, okay.
In Kenny's house, whatever. I mean, I'm
We
assuming.
never said anything about a basement.
Well,
Told on
We
herself.
never said anything
Kenny-
about that.
okay.
We never told you that.
Been told on herself. Man, but hey, that's why I don't pay to be a criminal these days, man. Especially if you dumb as a box of rocks. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey, man, you just told on yourself, man. Point blank, period. He didn't say nothing about that. You snitched on yourself, dummy.
Get your ass in here and sit down. Sit your ass down for this, okay? This is a doozy. Don't go nowhere. It's worth it, I promise. Okay, this is Dr. Adams. And Dr. Adams has been frolicking through the forest, miles from civilization, looking for this particular lost tribe. Now, the reason he looks so damn jacked up right here is because apparently he said he was captured and they infected him with something and he started doing this, but he wasn't in no pain. But that ain't the doozy. This is the doozy. So he set up a bunch of trail cams all over this forest, right? And mind you, he went by himself to do this shit. He set up a whole bunch of trail cams and he left. This fool come back, one of the trail cams missing, all hell done broke loose. Where's my shit? He finds it. And boy, you not gonna believe what was on it. This fool, it was a video, I can't show it. TikTok, I'm telling you, we don't get along like that. Okay, anytime I try to show a video, I get unoriginal content, all this other shit, so you gotta deal with it. Search it up on your damn own, okay? But this fool was walking fast, in the dark. Snatched the trail cam off the tree, y'all, and walked away. Now, something about this didn't look right to me. And, you know, I pride myself and my page on being honest. Like, I know I talk about a lot of myths and legends and things like that because I believe that everything is possible. But the only thing that stuck out to me about this, and the doctor he's swearing to God is real. It's not fake. He didn't doctor up shit, which you never know. But this motherfucker look like he got on a backwards hoodie. Let me back it up. Backwards hoodie. Now, I don't know. They could be, I don't know. Somebody could be coming out, leaving shit out there for them, like how people do with Bigfoot. They have a gifting tree. They leave apples. They leave trinkets. Somebody could have left clothes. Okay? I ain't saying nothing else about it. That's it. What do you think? That motherfucker show is ugly. And this Dr. Adams, I'm gonna do a little more digging on him. Okay, I'm not gonna call him a liar. But I am gonna say that this is kind of suspect. The whole hoodie thing. Tell me you've been leaving clothes out there for them. Have you been leaving clothes out there for them? Things, people, whatever you said. He said that they are far more advanced than Homo sapien, which I don't have any clue what the fuck that means. But yeah, he said they very advanced. He found maps and all kinds of mathematical formulas written on paper. These beings are fucking intelligent. So, of course they know how to put on a hoodie, but don't know how to put it on the right way. Child, get y'all ass up out of here. And let me show y'all what they did to him one more time. Fucked his ass up. Better stay out them goddamn woods frolicking. You don't know what's out there. Get your ass yoked up and smoked up.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I was looking into that, man. It was crazy. But one thing y'all got to remember, man, not all this stuff we see in these videos are real. A lot of these videos are for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget to do your own research and always use your own discernment. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section though.
This is the Egyptian lotus.
Man, how many of you have heard of the Antarctica stories of Richard E. Byrd? Man, if you haven't, you need to check them out. They're legendary. I got videos on that. Some of my older videos. Yeah, about Antarctica and the firmament and things like that. Yup. Y'all check them out, because I'm telling you, you will not be unimpressed. You will definitely love the videos. Let me know. Do you believe that though? Let me know down below in the comment section.
Right here at Sterling State Park, Michigan, Monroe, Michigan. See, it's acres of lotus. Right here. See, this is a true Egypt. Right here. Monroe, Michigan. You can find lotus from Texas all the way to Ironwood, Michigan. There's acres of lotus. Yellow lotus. The ancient Egyptians, which is the so-called Indians, the so-called African Americans, copper color indigenous people, all the buildings in this nation have the lotus flower. They try to make it against the law to pick them. We even sell them. They're growing here unabated. Right here in Monroe, Michigan. So you can just sniff one. Open up your acoustic records. Get your memory back. Right here. This is the purple loosestrife. See the purple and yellow. Acres of the Egyptian lotus. They call it now the American lotus. Right here, see that? That's the lotus. Like a pineal gland. Right here at the state park, Sterling State Park, where the lotus flowers.
Plenty of them, like they
acres.
They belong there, huh?
Lotus flowers
like they're native here.
So we in the area. Get you a lotus. Sterling State Park, Monroe, Michigan. Yeah, smell them. You have to pick them and smell them. Right here, Monroe, Michigan, where the Egyptians, the Creek, the Seminole, the Mississippians, the Ojibwa, the Potawatomi, personify these flowers, spiritual, physical, and you can cook with them. Hundreds of acres of the lotus flower right here. Look at that. See how big that joke is? Right here, Sterling State Park, Monroe, Michigan, where the lotus, the American lotus, are growing abundantly.
Hey, that definitely should make your mind wonder. Like I always say, question everything, because those things are growing over there like they native to these lands. If you know, you know though. pink dolphins, man. I ain't never seen no pink dolphin, man. What's going on? They got to be CGI, some AI. It has to be, right? I don't know, man. We're gonna have to do more research on it. Let me know if you ever heard of or seen a pink dolphin before in your life. But what if those are just the girl dolphins and the gray ones are the boy dolphins? I don't know, man. I don't know. Just something to think about, something to ponder on. Let me know what you think, though, in the comment section down below. No swirling green. It's people. Made for the people, made of the people. Man, you let me know what you think about that, man. Is that giving you Soil and Green vibes? Hint, 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 or what, man? Let me know down below in the comment section. That's crazy. It's for the people. It's people meat.
They don't know how old I am when they approach me. I'm not a 19-year-old, 21-year-old person. And I have men that are 40 years old that want to take me out to dinner, and it's just not something that I need to be seen even in right now.
I'm speechless.
So why Morgan Freeman, right? So this guy killed Morgan Freeman's, well, so-called granddaughter. He's like, that was like his step-granddaughter, right? And this was her boyfriend at the time who killed her. Rest in peace to her. I don't know when she died or whatever. I just found this out. But comes to find out, before the boyfriend killed her, she confessed to her boyfriend saying that she was in a relationship with her grandfather, which is Morgan Freeman, for the past 10 years. And here it goes down there. And it's on the New York Post. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck this is not something that we know. Well, I didn't know it. Did you guys know this? I'm kind of fucked up about this right now.
Despicable. I tell you what, Morgan Freeman need his ass whooped, man, on that Holly weird shit, man. I'm telling y'all, a lot of these celebrities, you know, actresses and actors that you see, you know, that you grew up idolizing, which is, you know, bad already. A bunch of weirdos, man. These people weird, man. Who does that? That's some weird shit. Boy, that's some weird stuff, man. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Is Morgan Freeman, you know, come on, man. Do you think that's... You think that's cool? Man, that's not cool, man.
Y'all remember when Post Malone said when your credit cards fail and the internet fails, that's when it's time, that's when they gonna come for you? That's really interesting. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, not with this, because it's too important, it's too serious. But I do want to ask, do y'all think that there's any type of truth to any of these conspiracy theories? When people tell you things in advance and then you see them happen a year or two later, is that a coincidence?
Let me know what you think about that in the comment section, man. Post Malone, what's up, man? Y'all think he on to something or what?
Collard greens, but we don't put no pork fat in it no more, otherwise we get cardiac arrested and we don't have no keys to get out of the arrest.
Come on now. Come on, preach it, brother.
Not cardiac arrested. Oh no, man. How many of you knew about the collard greens? The benefits of collard greens, man. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. Give me your opinions. Like, I must know. Y'all, man, help me get this video to 10,000 likes, man. I'm trying to get out there, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to get in that algorithm. We trying to work back in the algorithm. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get back healthy and get the upload on a regular again so I can get back in the algorithm, man. Safe, man. A man got to feed his family, man. And I got to get back in the good old fight. So y'all help a brother out. HBO Club, help a brother out. Come on now. Appreciate all the love.
Y'all know codes, how to cook greens and all that bullshit. Collard greens, and y'all out there eating it, black folks. Look it up. There's nothing you can get in your body that collard greens won't heal. But once you cook it, you restore the nutrition in it. There's a universal God. There's a guy in Italy that can kill any form of cancer you got with baking soda. But it can have aluminum in it. And so we sitting here listening to a rhythm from the church. That's all they know. Instead of listening for a rhythm that put your nose here trillions of years ago, and it ain't gonna make a mistake. It had your nose where your ear is supposed to be, and your eye where your knees are. And y'all don't follow the winner. This brother go to the racetrack or go to the casino here and win him $2 million every night. And you gonna follow me who's on welfare? This is what this is about.
Whew, hey, collard greens is a miracle worker, man. I need to get me some more collard greens, man, to make me some salad collard greens, some smoothie out of collard greens, some collard green. You know, they say it heal everything. That and like coconut and papaya seeds, and man, you got a hell of a cocktail concoction right there, man. And I mean a healing cocktail. And yeah, that's the way to go. I feel like, man, that's all I've been doing in cocktails. I mean, not cocktails, but smoothie cocktails, like, you know, just different fruits, man. And they've been doing me justice, man. I've been feeling a lot better, man. Just, you know, I just need to ease up off the processed things, and you know, I'm on a journey right now. Processed things and a lot of the sweets and like foods like pork, man. I'm trying to let go of pork, man. I'm trying to get on just the fish and chicken and a little bit of beef, because you know I gotta have my steak, man. Let's get it.
Keith Lee, aka the People's Champ, just 2 years ago started off posting food reviews on TikTok. Now he is a millionaire. Stormy, Canvas Beauty, one of the first to make $1 million selling on TikTok Shop from making a damn scented moisturizer. Can't scroll on TikTok without seeing somebody promoting it or using it. She made $1 million selling her product on TikTok Live in 5 hours. Some of y'all don't make $25 an hour, and she made $1 million in 5 hours. The creator of this Demir trend says she don't have to work no more. She said ever since the trend blew up, she can now pay for her transition. I'm no genius. I don't know how much a transition costs. I know it ain't cheap. I can't pay to fix my motherfucking transmissioner. My point is, what the hell are you scared to post your content for? Post the fucking content. And I'm not one of those people that think content creating is for everybody, because it's not. Because everybody is not funny or interesting or have dope opinions or a good storyteller or something to sell. But how would you know until you give it a real try? Like a real honest try. Not no bullshit like, oh yeah, I posted a couple times last week and it only got 78 views. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean. Like actually put in the effort to push out quality content for like a year straight. And just see what the fuck happens. Just see what the fuck happens.
Facts, man. Get that content out, man. Do not be scared. The longer you wait to, you know, put your content out, procrastinate, man, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week, I'll do it in an hour, I'll do it, man, you procrastinate. Go ahead, get that content done, edit it and put it out, man. Get to the content grind, man. That's the new wave right now, man. Content. Everybody wants to see content, man. And you always gonna have to come out with something to, you know, a product or something to sell, man, if you're trying to do this full time and try to, you know, change your life and change everybody around your life. And with this said, man, if you want to learn how to go viral on YouTube, I'm gonna put the link down below in the video description to my Patreon. Go to my Patreon and buy the course, the How to Go Viral on YouTube course, man. I'm telling you stuff in here. I'm putting the information in this course that people gonna charge you thousands of dollars for, and I'm only charging $100. Okay, they are charging thousands of dollars for this information. I'm only charging $100. So you could go pay the thousands of dollars, you could pay the hundreds of dollars, or you can try one of the free courses and not get nowhere. I'm just saying, man, let's get it though.
So Oswald wasn't making it to no
right. When Martin Luther King got died, they found out that the U.S. government was behind the death of Martin Luther King, and his children sued the government. They won. The thing that most people don't know what the government did. Not only when they shot Martin Luther King, he didn't die at the hospital. I mean, at the hotel. He died in the hospital because they came in and put a pillow over his face. What they don't talk about.
And hold up, hit that like button, man. Y'all stop all that stingy hating and all that, whatever you got going on. Hit the like button and comment and share these videos, man. Share, like, and comment down below, man, because I'm putting y'all on a lot of game, a lot of information that y'all probably ain't never heard, man. Just like all the videos, man. Y'all got to stop being like that. Just one of the y'all stealing. You just want to watch. You soaking up the game, but you don't want to pay for it. It don't make sense. Game meant to be sold, not told. If you know, you know.
It's how the government went to his brother's house, but to act like he drowned in the pool.
Oh,
What they don't talk about is how the same government went to the church of Martin Luther King, and she was in church, and they killed his mother.
Oh man, they don't talk about that. As a matter of fact, should we look into that? Like,
Yeah,
people ready
anybody
to
that's listening, Google it. It is the facts.
Now, how many of you knew that? Okay.
68, they assassinated Dr. King, the last visionary of a mass comprehensive movement for black folks for change.
Yes.
When they killed King, they said we got to make sure we never get another one ever again.
Right.
At the time that King was murdered, he was considered the most dangerous black man in America. Now, after they murdered King, J. Edgar Hoover declared the Panthers a few years later as the #1 threat to American national security. After the death of Malcolm, after he visited the grave of Marcus Garvey in Jamaica, he came back preaching just like Garvey. If you listen to any of Dr. King's speeches after he went to visit the grave of the Honorable Marcus Garvey, those Garveyites, those Jamaicans got into him, and he came back preaching Garvey. And that's what he said, he got to go because the man that we killed Malcolm for became Malcolm. And you know, Malcolm was a son of Garveyites. His mother and father, Earl and Louise Little, used to run the UNIA chapter, I believe, in Lansing, Michigan, for the Honorable Marcus Garvey. They said, how did Dr. King manage to pull this off without us financing it?
Right.
They said independent black businesses financed the civil rights movement.
But they want to listen. They want to label them as radicals and terrorists and you know what I'm saying, all kind of crazy stuff, man, which was not true. It's a reason why they did that, try to assassinate their characters so they could really assassinate them literally. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. But I don't really need to say allegedly because that's just what it is, and for the ones who know. But come on now, ask yourself that. Why would they do that? Why do that to those people? Malcolm X was a non-violent guy. Why would they do that? Ask yourself. Question everything. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Question everything. Let's continue.
Samuel L. Jackson was expelled from Morehouse in the 60s for holding Martin Luther King Jr.'s father hostage. In 1969, actor Samuel L. Jackson was expelled from historically black Morehouse College for locking board members in a building for 2 days in protest of the school's curriculum and governance. Included in this group of people who were held hostage was Martin Luther King Jr.'s very own father, Martin Luther King Sr. In 1966, during the height of the Civil Rights Movement, Jackson enrolled at the historically black Morehouse College in Atlanta, the alma mater of Martin Luther King Jr. In 1968, when Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, King's body was brought to Atlanta, the Lion State at Spelman College, a historically black women's school adjacent to Morehouse. Jackson attended King's funeral as one of the ushers and then flew to Memphis to join an equal rights protest march that changed the way he thought. I was angry about the assassination, but I wasn't shocked by it. I knew that change was going to take something different, not sit-ins, not peaceful coexistence. He stated in an interview with Parade about his reactions to King's death. In 1969, as mentioned before, he and a group of activists and Morehouse students held the college's board of trustees hostage, demanding that changes be made in the curriculum of the school and stating they wanted more blacks on the governing board of the institution. Morehouse eventually gave in and agreed to change, but Jackson was expelled for his actions. That summer, he became connected with people in the Black Power movement, including Stokely Carmichael, H. Rap Brown, and others. I was in a radical faction, Jackson told Parade. We were buying guns, getting ready for armed struggle. All of a sudden, he said proudly, I felt I had a voice. I was somebody. But then one day, he added quietly, my mom showed up and put me on a plane to LA. She said, do not come back to Atlanta. The FBI had been to the house and told her that if I didn't get out of Atlanta, there was a good possibility I'd be dead within a year. She freaked out. Jackson stayed in LA working in social services for 2 years, then applied to Morehouse and returning in January 1971 as a drama major. I decided that theater would now be my politics. It could engage people and affect the way they think. It might even change some minds, he told Parade. While doing a student rehearsal for a play, Jackson met Latanya Richardson, a drama major at Spelman, and boom, I knew she was the person for me. Samuel Jackson is ranked as the highest all-time box office star with over 4.572 billion total box office gross, an average of 70.3 million per film. Yeah. Okay, calm down. He's done a lot of dog shit films too. Oh, shut the fuck up. Who cares? First of all, his history is awesome, and he's engaged in more radical acts of protest than any number of you motherfuckers. It's like virtually impossible to do this sort of thing now anyways. Yeah, his name should be Samuel W. Jackson, because there is not an L to be found.
Listen to me and listen to me carefully, y'all. You heard that right. Now ask yourself this, man. This man is one of the most prominent actors in the industry now. Well, I want you to ask yourself this. Was he an agent? Was he a traitor to our race? You know? Was he an agent, you know? Was he part of COINTELPRO? Ask yourself that, man. Just answer that for me down below in the comment section. Just, you know, just something to make your mind wonder. That's it.
The last thing Dr. King said to me before he was murdered, Martin said, you know, I sit here deeply concerned that I suspect we're leading our nation on an integration trip that has us integrating into a burning house. Most of the politicians I know of make promises only to walk into the places of power and then deny us. I guess part of the reason I'm here is to really look through the ravages of the Democratic Party and see if anything is really worth salvaging.
I must confess that that dream that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare. Now, I'm not one to lose hope. I keep on hoping. I still have faith in the future. But I've had to analyze many things over the last few years, and I would say over the last few months. I've gone through a lot of soul-searching and agonizing moments, and I've come to see that we have many more difficult days ahead, and some of the old optimism was a little superficial, and now it must be tempered with a solid realism. And I think the realistic fact is that we still have a long, long way to go, and that we are involved in a war on Asian soil, which, if not checked and stopped, can poison the very soul of our nation.
Let me know if you ever heard that before. I hope you're paying attention. The show must go on. Let's continue.
Look at LeBron James. He was recruited in by his agent and doesn't really want anything to do with it, I've been told, but does enough to stay alive. Shaquille O'Neal. Lady Gaga. Did you see Shaquille O'Neal showing off his ring? Saw a picture of it or YouTube or something. I didn't watch it, but I saw him holding up his masonry ring. He must have went to 33rd degree. When you reach the 33rd degree level, you get a ring, and inscribed on it is your title, which is worthy of worship. Does he really think he's worthy of worship? Would he get sodomized by enough donkeys that got him that title?
You get what I'm saying? So this is the industry, y'all. This is the industry that's going on in America, and most of these guys and girls hate to be alone. And get this, most of them don't have any mirrors in their house. Why is it important not to have mirrors in your house? Because once you have sold your soul, you see images of demons. That's a true fact. Because you don't have any light. The only light you have is Satan. And they hate looking in the mirror. The only time they look in the mirror is when a stylist come over. They don't even comb their hair until the stylist come over. That's how paranoid they are. They hate to be alone so bad. They keep people around them. See, I couldn't understand that way back in the day. Like, why do they have to have so many entourage? Because they scared out of their wits.
How greedy are you? How bad do you really want it? Because you're going to have to do a lot of vile and disgusting things to be awarded it. You're awarded it. You're allowed to succeed. That's how much Satan controls. You're going to be a network news anchor on one of his media stations. You're going to have to be putting your time into the rituals. Sacrificing babies, adults. That's not once a year, folks. They have to do it constantly because Satan's always demanding more and more and more sacrifices. They huff and puff it until you join, and then you learn the true dark side of evil. How do they get anything done in Washington? You know? Putting all these legislations together to destroy America, but they always have to break away to go do rituals. It's a good thing there's a city right underneath the Capitol because they don't have to go too far. Underground city right underneath the Capitol building. Yeah, they don't go very far. Break away and sacrifice a baby on a lunch break. This is the kind of people we're dealing with, folks. And it's all of them. It's not a hand-picked few. Senators and congressmen are elected ahead of time. They're elected ahead of time. They're chosen because they've sacrificed, made some kind of sacrifice that pleased Satan, and they've been doing their rituals and going to the rituals, and they've shown that they can keep quiet, not say anything to anybody, keeping quiet. And so then they're awarded to be elected for a certain year. Okay, you can run in 2012, and let's say they join the Brotherhood in 2008, 2009, and then they're told, okay, you have to do this and this and this, and then you can join in 2012, you can be elected. Voting does not matter, folks. Voting doesn't matter. You know, they sit and they have conference calls. The media networks all have conference calls during all these political meetings, and they conspire on what they're going to report and announce. They conspire together the whole time these primaries take place. So that way they can put their candidate at the top on all the network stations. It looks like Mitt Romney's winning. Nobody likes Mitt Romney. The Mormons don't even like him. But they like him. Satan liked to sacrifice. And Mitt Romney's afraid to die, so they can control him by fear. And these are the people we look up to. Brad Pitt, those two, Angie and Brad, were doing sacrifices and rituals with the Obamas on Halloween.
Oh, well, I love my mama, too. Well, we're going to send you a letter and answer it within a 24-hour period, and we'll tell you what we can give you. What you mean, a letter, man? Just tell me right here. No. Go home. We're going to send you a letter. And that letter they're going to explain. But it's going to be coded like what they want him to do if he's willing to do this. You see, it's just like nursery rhymes. And you're like, what? If I do what? Well, I don't understand the letter. Give us your mama, and we'll put you in the $20 million club. Man, you crazy. And if you weak, you ain't got the Lord on your side, you sitting at home in that dark room, you tired of eating Roman noodles, you ain't got no running water, electricity out, you buy a candle going, all right, man, she work, downtown, she get off at 6. What I supposed to do? Set it up, have her at home, you catch a plane, go somewhere for a couple of days, and we'll send you a text. All right. A week later, they give them a text. They won't say that she's dead. They'll be like, the party was great. Thanks for showing up. Because it's like coded. They ain't going to just come out and say they killed her, right? He hear it on the news, she's dead. He break down. He goes to his bank account. He got $20 million in his bank account. He slowly forget his mama. Ask Kanye West. That's how he got down.
That's cold.
Psalms 37 and 17 again. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord uphold the righteous. But when you're righteous, the Lord holds you up. Even though it feel like your life's getting ready to cut off, feel like you ain't got that money, look like you ain't got the right kind of taxes coming in because they cut you this year, right? But you're righteous. Your knowledge is prevailing. You're powerful. All. The Lord getting ready to bless, man. The Lord gonna bless the 1/3. Don't y'all keep tripping off of Hollywood, and don't keep tripping on how to get that extra money. Just hold steady what you got.
question everything is all I'm gonna say. Again, the government, man, these people, those are real gangsters, the real ruthless ones, man. They will do anything to succeed. They will do anything to get what they want. They will do anything for money and to be rich, and to survive, man. They will do anything. Those are the real gangsters right there. All that other stuff, man, is irrelevant because they don't control nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't own nothing. They don't own the blocks they own. These people, they don't own nothing either. They only own their souls, man. But they the real gangsters, man. These are the real henchmen. You know, the type that you really don't want to run into because they got so much power and connections, man. They can make you disappear like that. Believe that. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section, though, man. Are we on to something?
So you clearly remember as an adult the impact of that situation.
Well, for me, that was a small impact. I wound up being the last judge hearing the James Earl Ray matter. Did he, in fact, assassinate Dr. Martin Luther King? And had he not died and his local attorney not died in close succession, it would have been my finding that he was not the gunman. That Remington 760 Game Master they've got in the Civil Rights Museum is not the murder weapon. It's not even close. And it was a two-man hit team that killed him from the fire station dormitory. It wasn't the flop house and it wasn't in those bushes.
Crazy. Did you know that? Did you know that that's not what really happened? Let me know if you think he was unalived on the balcony or somewhere else. Let me know, because there's a lot of people that don't know the true story about, what happened to MLK. Did he, did he die from the gunshot wound? Was he unalived from the gunshot wound, or was he unalived from something else, somewhere else? Let me know down below in the comment section. What do you know, or what do you think? Before you finish watching this, let me know in the comment section, Diddy, what you think.
The Simpsons know why NASA stopped exploring the oceans, and it's terrifying. NASA started exploring the deep sea in 1958, but completely stopped in 2014, and suddenly started putting 100% of their efforts into space exploration and trying to get us off the planet. People began wondering why they made this rapid change, but no one had a clue. That was until just a few days ago, when a NASA head engineer had been fired and decided to speak out about it. What he said is terrifying. He explained that in reality, NASA had nearly 68% of our oceans completely explored and mapped out. That was until they stumbled across something unusual, a cave opening beside Hawaii to a massive underwater ravine, which is nearly 50% deeper than the Mariana Trench. NASA then developed advanced submarines capable of going that deep and submerged. On their way down, they saw many weird creatures which exist nowhere else. And strangely, all the species they saw were 3 times larger than usual. They then continued down. That is when they saw yet another enormous cave. When they pointed the submarine flashlight inside, a massive eyeball was staring straight into their souls. The eye was the size of a house and nothing like they had ever seen before. The scientist got terrified and headed back to the surface. The engineer shared some photos of this too shocking for TikTok. To see them, you can press share photos and more, or comment view photos.
Let me know what you think terrified them so much underwater that they try to hurry up and get up off of this planet, man, that they stop trying to go down and start trying to go up and get up off of here. Something scared them down there. I don't know personally. Maybe you know. Maybe you have an idea. Tell me down below in the comment section what you think. With the Leviathan?
Niece, I ain't make this up. That man told 60 Minutes that he smoked rocks at the Super Bowl. He said, I smoke rocks at the Super Bowl. I smoke rocks up to 3 times a week. And you know if a rockhead say he's smoking rocks up 2-3 times a week, he'll lie. He'll lie. What 3 times a week did you smoke? Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday? You You know that's a damn lie. You smoking rocks. You smoking rocks 3 times an hour. LT hurt my heart. I was hurt, crushed the other day. Everybody that was on my live know I was crushed. I found out that my favorite rockhead is on that list. He on that registry. I said, oh no. This man so crazy, he sat down with 60 Minutes and said, hey look, 60 Minutes, I buy 6 shots of cock a day. They was probably asking LT, what is your favorite restaurant when you're in Jersey? He said, I buy 6 shots of cock a day. Pass me the half pint. LT, we were asking you about lobster bisque. We want to know about your favorite restaurant while you're in Jersey. Give me the half pint. I want to buy 7 shots of cock. I smoke rocks at the Super Bowl. And they was like, why are you saying this? I smoke rocks up to 3 times a day. I smoke rocks at the Super Bowl. I smoke rocks during preseason. I smoke rocks at practice. LT, you can't even tell LT that he need help. LT going on 70, 80 years old, smoking rocks.
Hey man, that's the legendary Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor. We can't take that from him, man, but he was definitely an animal. He was a beast. If you know, you know. If you don't know, say, man, you might need to do your research on that cat. Go watch some highlight films, man. He was a beast.
Why do many women wear revealing outfits but still cover up with their hands? It's because they're afraid the poor might see, but also concerned that the rich might not notice. When someone asks you what you do for a living, they're really calculating how much respect they should give you. When someone asks where you live, they're probing to see if you're wealthy or not. During a meal with more than 3 people, avoid discussing private matters. During a meal with more than 5 people, avoid discussing business. Never share all of your past with a close friend, because even close friends have other close friends. When asking someone for a favor, you must give a gift beforehand. They may not accept it, but you cannot skip offering it. If a woman has no money, 99% of men will find a way to support her. But if a man has no money, 99% of women will find a way to leave him. You may not believe this, but that's the reality of life.
Facts. Facts. Man, that's a message that I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there might need to hear right about now, man. Just a little game, man. Like I said, man, game meant to be sold, not stole or told, man. So y'all don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, comment, share. I appreciate all the love. I couldn't do it without you, just like I couldn't do it without the TikTok creators, and I couldn't do it without the one above, God. You know, God. You know, I thank all of y'all, man. But that's the video. It's your boy DonCoozie. I'm out. Holla.